Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Shields. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play fake. Here's Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Ready, get.
That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And some room to run now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson going to keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. And Jackson throwing once more. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and sneak it here. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 37-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on the 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jackson now. Wright's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Again, Jackson. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Ward. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down.
Ward.
3rd and 9.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A terrific return there, 27 yards all told. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Wright. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. That's good for 19 and a 1st down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Wright is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll try again. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
His first catch of the divisional round goes for a 1st down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action now. Ward. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Ward again.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is Harris. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jalen Wright. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans now just about ready to take over.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
To throw, here's Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Over the middle, complete. That's Torres. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the
they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Brian Thomas
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Gets past one man.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing now, Ward to the right side and caught by Eilmanner. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Ward. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's 2nd down and goal.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And remember, here on a miss, this is a live football. He's past the 30, and he will be out of bounds. So no touchdown on the missed field goal return here. And on that wild note, we will come to an end here in the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We roll on here on this divisional round Sunday. 2 more final scores to get to, and then we'll know the AFC-NFC title game matchups. But first, let's look back at Saturday's action. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Bengals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. From there, let's go up to the...
The name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. There he goes again. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Brian Thomas saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. On his loop for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Check.
They go play action with Ward. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. Shields. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8.
Get it. 60 by 6.
To throw is Ward. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Shields. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete to Dell. And he will have the Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Back to throw. Moore. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Thomas brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give up the middle to right. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go again here with Wright. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 66 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got...
And for the Ravens, touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are pouring it on. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
To throw now on first down. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Second and a couple. Now Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Titans first down.
Alert!
To the right side and caught by Dell. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And it would appear that that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, officer, what? Sit up.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
What ain't he?
On the give, this is right. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jalen Wright, a
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Working out of the gun here, Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Shields. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle.
At the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game.